Fight, 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 because we are the Q Army. Welcome, everybody, and good day. Here to bring you this video with Shady Groove and our webmaster Q. It is an exciting day, and welcome to the live premiere on YouTube. Here, I want to bring in my special co-host and partner in crime, actually partner in justice, Shady Groove. How you doing, Shady?
I'm doing good, Matrix. How are you doing today? Thanks for setting this up. This is exciting. A big announcement right now.
Huge announcement, huge. And you know what? I want to just, people have been really responsive to the website. A lot of suggestions, a lot of really good suggestions, Shady. One of them was social network, possibly. And you know what? I don't want to spoil it. I want to welcome Webmaster Q. He is the one and the brains behind Shady and my vision. And from what we're hearing from Q, to get united and have a place to go and have In the Matrix with 3x's.com become a reality is absolutely amazing. John, excuse me, haha, welcome.
Great. Thanks to be. Thanks for having me on there, Matrix. It's hopefully will be quite a momentous event for us.
Yeah, and so and you're amazing. Just so you know, thank you for everything that you've done and this new announcement. And I want to leave that announcement to you. But first of all, I want to just understand real quick, like, so what brought you to Q? What's your quick story?
My quick story is my wife and I got into it last summer. As the Supreme Court stuff started happening, we had first discounted it like early on, and then it started making more sense. And then especially during the Kavanaugh hearings, we were like all in. And as time went on, you guys were talking about building things and building a website, and I'm like, I got to help these guys. I can't do anything else, but if there's one thing I know, it's my tech. So I actually say by the hand of God, I was able to get in touch with you and make this a reality for you guys. And I mean that's my contribution to the movement is making your brains come to life with what's going on here.
And I'd like to say that you did an excellent job of taking the time to hear what we were saying. It was almost like you could envision it yourself whenever you reached out and to take the ideas that we were throwing around and get them down and get them compiled and organized onto this website with all this information that's out there was I can't express how grateful that I am, and to all the people out there how I'm not sure we could have got this up and going without you, and now we're taking it to the
Right.
next step, and so we really appreciate you, and a lot of anons out there have been able to, emails after emails, webmaster Q, about how easy it was to red pill my 64-year-old mother, or how my kids are listening to me now. I mean, we're getting amazing feedback from people who just say, look, you can go here and you can start reading for yourself, and that's what we're attempting to present with this.
Yes, absolutely, and thank you for that too, Webmaster Q. We so much appreciate you. Just amazing. So just kind of want to set it up too, because Q has been hammering on Facebook and hammering on Twitter, hammering about being united. Together we're stronger. So what if Facebook, Twitter, and the like goes down, up to and even including Discord? So what we've done is we kind of wanted to have an idea to try to get organized, right? I mean, we've got the Chan boards, will always be the Chan boards. We post on them all the time, right? So we are anonymous as well. But we have this website for the people the new eyes that are coming, that I think are coming soon. So Webmaster Q, we were talking to you about somewhat of a network. So you want to go ahead and give us the intro. I'm going to go to your screen share too right now.
All right. Well, I mean, one quick side note: the Chan boards are definitely not for everyone. I mean, I've been in the tech industry all my life, and I can't even follow those places. So hats off to you for being able to do that. At any rate, what we've got here is what we're going to be rolling out tomorrow. It's going to be the QArmy social network, and as you'll see, there's a bar here at the top where we can log in.
The Q
So
Army Social Network, Shady. Oh my gosh.
yeah, so I mean, it shows up here in the menu as well. Um, So, I mean, if you don't want to sign in, you can go to the menu and just go look at whatever people have left at public. But obviously, you can register here and you can log in. So what I'm just going to do here is log in real fast and start showing you guys around at what we've got built here for everyone.
And just a side note too, I want to make sure that everybody knows that you can still be anonymous and provide a login. Login is liability reasons. You can use Proton Mail, you can use an anonymous name, but you can still be anonymous here on In the Matrix with 3x's.com. But we need certain things for liability, and if somebody posts a threat, we can take care of it. It just can't be open to the public, as you guys would probably realize. But it's open to our anonymous Patriot public.
That it is. So what you'll see here looks strikingly similar to one of those other places that does social media. You can go here, you can make your posts. So if I want to just say something, I can say this website is great. And if I want to, I can even give it a pretty little background here, like you do on one of those other places. And I can post it, and then people can actually come, like it, share it. And the nice thing is we've enabled social media sharing. So if you want to share this to some other place, you want to share it on Twitter, have fun. Facebook, Google Plus. Well, Google Plus is going to be around much longer. Be really bold if somebody shared it on LinkedIn. But the point is, this is a very similar experience to what a lot of people are already used to doing. Commenting, replying, adding pictures, adding emoticons, what have you. Other interesting things that you can do here is we have hashtags. If I could type, so I can add hashtags to my stuff. Now there are a couple caveats, so I can say hashtag, and if I just refresh this screen here, you'll notice that it appeared in the trending hashtags category. The only caveat is it only works if you're the person making the first comment. We'll work on that. At any rate, I can go in here and I can say, well, I want to look at everything, or I only want to look at my friends. And I set that, and then I can refresh, and then all of a sudden I'll only see my friends talking, which is right now just about everybody out there. So you've got a very similar experience to what you guys are used to. I can go to my own personal wall here. I can, throw stuff, what's on my mind. I can tell people about me here if I want to.
So you can have a header just like Twitter and other places, and a profile picture too. I mean, this looks uncannily like the other places.
And
Right.
the ability to share with, or to just see what your friends are posting, opposed to what this is now. A lot of us, you have so many people, you can't, it's hard to keep up with. So we wanted to, be able to keep a tighter knit group as well with this.
Well, and that's exactly the point. So you can build your circles of friends, and like Matrix said, it's like, well, if I want to change my little avatar, I can do that. If I want to change my background cover here, I can change that. It's very much, oops. Well, and actually, you can click on any photos. You can comment on those too. Um, so, like I said, we tried to design this so that it was very similar to what people were already used to doing. So you've got all your account info in there, time zone, daylight savings. Language option right now is only English, so don't worry about that too much. You can add a video profile. So if you would like
Will
that,
other languages be able to have done? Is that something that they do? Is that something we can have done for German anons, Spanish anons, etc.?
at some point in the future, yes. Having done translations before for as part of my in real life work, it's not something you undertake lightly. So once we get everything settled here first, we're going to see what we can do about adding other languages, but that is a possibility.
Okay, understood.
So where was I? Oh, so yeah, you can add videos, groups, events. You can actually make polls here too. Like you do on those other places. It's like, oh, well, what do I want to do? I want to make a new poll. So I can go in here and I can, make the public, private. I can set it to a group. Site members only. You name it. And here's when it ends, and you can set the options. So I can say yes or no, and yes or no is the title, and we'll just give this a category of general, and I can create the poll.
I vote yes.
I second, yes.
So if we go out here and look at this, it's like, well, it'll show up just like it does in all those other places. Like I said, it's meant to be a very comfortable feeling. On the left-hand side here, you'll see we've got the upcoming events. So as you guys or other people that you like are doing shows, you can put events out there. That's reserved for the you guys only. You're the only ones who can make events. People can build their own groups, public or private. You can see discussions. You can go looking through, all the people. So, for instance, um, let's see.
And those events that Shady and maybe like let's say we have Jordan Sather here and give him permission or the ability. Can he post his events too, or
Yes,
like 412 Anon or SD Cali or all the other Patriots that would like to take place and partake in this?
yes. We can make sure that all those great Patriots can post their stuff here. And some unique features of this is, I as a user can say, well, yeah, I'm going to go to this event or not.
Oh,
Another
that's
interesting
cool.
feature for users is you see this export to iCal. Well, what that allows you to do is I can actually dump that in my calendar, so I get a reminder. And it's not really Google, it's not really Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or any of those places reminding you. It's your own calendar that will remind you, hey, the show is
Wow.
on right now. So we have kind of a way around some of the censorship that everybody's been experiencing. So
Right. So like when people will be able to remind themselves of an upcoming event here. It will remind them through this social network, kind of bypassing the other places that don't send reminders and notifications.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. So we got all that. And each event you can have your own photos and pictures and everything like that. So lots and lots of stuff here. I encourage people once we get this launched, go in, check it out. A couple of important things that I will note here is where did it go? Notifications. So very much like those other places, or excuse me, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Preferences. I just went through. There it is. Emails and notifications. So you can choose to be notified, if you're on the site or by email, if you happen to be gone, if somebody has responded to you or what's going on. So you have complete control over basically the spam or not spammed amount of emails. If you got 500 people sending you messages, you could get 500 emails. Obviously, you're going to want to check that if you've got issues there. You've got privacy settings, just like you do in the other place. So I can say, my friends list is public or only to site members or only to friends or only to me. Same for your photos and videos and anything else you do out there. So we've given you the ability to make whatever you want, public, private, or a group of friends, very much like the other place. Additionally, you can request privacy from friends, all kinds of other stuff. I can show that I'm online, you name it. So, like I said, lots and lots of stuff. So that's kind of the social site. Um,
Interesting.
you guys have any other questions on this?
Well, I just want to say I think it looks amazing. The idea that we're going to put forth a place where patriots can come and actually interact with each other without being accused of being a bot or without having this insertion of the whole AI bot account thing and all of us actually befriending each other and interacting about stuff that really matters. That's I see that is key to this looks really great.
Right. And, like, especially when, things start picking up, you'll obviously see more videos here and then people can go look at all the latest videos. And we can see this one that Matrix posted yesterday. I went ahead and featured it just so you can see that we can bring certain videos to the top. You got group videos, event videos, my videos are everything. So if we want it here, we can just go click on this and I can say, well, I want to watch this now. And there it is. Um, so, I mean, it all works very, very well. People should be very, very comfortable with it, and that's pretty much the main social site. Now, another thing we've tucked in here, as you'll see here on the bottom, we've got this thing called QSN Messenger. Well, what is that? Well, guess what? We've also added a chat facility, so
I
we can
love
go in.
this.
So I've got another account open here. I can say hello world, which is like the first thing that people do, and there you go. So we've got public chat rooms. We can create any number of private chat rooms for people. So if people want to talk about a topic, we can create topic-based rooms. All kinds of interesting stuff there. Um, so you can see who's online. Guests are allowed to participate in this. Oh, and the nice thing is if you change your avatar in the social site, it'll update here for your chat as well. Um, so you can upload little small files. You can upload pictures. You can do links. Um, So I mean, and it'll grab just about everything. So for instance, if I just went to YouTube here and oh well, Serial Brain just posted something today. How nice is that? Um, and I want to tell everybody about it. Guess what?
Wow. Look
There
at
you
that
go.
matrix.
That's
So
so
presto.
awesome.
Now another. Did you have something else to say there, Shady?
No,
No.
I'm excited.
So the
All
public
right.
chat can be that's for everybody. So everybody that comes on the site, if they join the chat and do a
This will
public
be the
chat,
discussion.
when I log on, I'll be able to see that.
Right. Well, and you don't even have to log on. You can actually log. I mean, if you want to come in as a guest, just because you don't want an account on the site, all you got
Right.
to do is click a button, type in your email address, type in a name that you want to use, and presto, you'll be in the public chat room.
Okay, so you can come in as a guest. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
We have obviously the emoji library here. Now, this is the stock one. I'm sure we're going to get 5,000 requests for everybody's favorite emoji.
We've already got one from Prof Q. She wants a blue heart.
Yes, I
everybody,
know. We can
everybody
add
wants
them.
a keck frog.
Yes.
Absolutely, and a QArmy.
So we can get those added. It'll just take a little bit of time to get
Okay.
everything sorted, but we got that covered. Now, another interesting thing here is, um, let's see, am I doing this right? Yes, I am. All right, so uh, chat.
So let me, while you're doing that, let me just yeah, reminds me of a Q post, and talking about the social media sites possibly going down. We need to have some sort of backup, barring the internet going down, of course. And it reminds me of this Q828. Stay strong, stay together, be strong, get organized, be heard. Fight the censorship. You, the people, all have the power. You simply forgot how to play. Together, you are invincible. They want you divided. They want you silenced. Make noise. We are with you. Make it rain. Q. So, this is how we're going to try to get organized, guys. Short of having our own political party, we are QAnons, we're MAGA, and we support our president first and foremost. And we have our site here now that if these go away, we have it here. No censorship. And how much does it pay per month to subscribe to this site?
Zero.
There's no monthly fee to participate here for you or your friends.
Okay, is there a one-time fee or anything like that? Is anything hidden behind a paywall?
There's nothing that is going to be behind a paywall matrix. This is all for anons. This is for everyone to use for free. This is how we start the discussion in America between us, between folks who don't know us, between the Discord people who know so much and who research so much and answer and ask questions. I mean, what do I keep saying on the Q Lounge? If people ask a question, answer them. There's so many questions. Q represents the question. We're brought to Q because of the question. And this is a format that is going to be open for free for all individuals to use and for all of us to say, let's take the internet back to a time whenever we were able to have an actual discussion as opposed to the censorship and the stuff that's being delivered out to us today through these modified platforms that are using algorithms and every other trick in the book to prevent my messages from being seen by people that would have a robust debate with me.
Yeah, and bringing people here because it's the new eyes that we all need to get together and work with, right, and help. And 415, we are in this together. No one person is above the other. We stand together. Watch the news. Godspeed, Patriots. Q. And watch the news. They're the enemy of the people. We're the new news now. You're the new news. If you want to share stuff with us, and we'll be doing it here, and Twitter, obviously, and YouTube. So we need to use the platforms that they have and Facebook. They continue to have, but guys, if we need to gather at a rally point, here's a good spot. So get signed up, get on there, get your account going, play around with it. Just go ahead and let us know. This is going to be we've had a beta test and it went well, and this is going to be the release. So right after you see this video, it is ready to go. So we're really excited to have this for you guys. John, any further things?
It'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Which is today.
Today.
All right.
Future proofs past, because we're recording this video right now, guys, and we're going to live premiere this release for our social media platform called the QArmy Social Network, QSN Chat. So this is it, John. Wow, Webmaster Q, keep doing that, but John Q Public. I'm sorry, brother. I can erase it. I don't know.
That's all right. So one last thing I'll show here, because we've got a large international audience growing. You can't do this in main chat, but if somebody is from another country and there's a language difficulty, one interesting thing. So let's say I'm actually like French, for instance. So I can select my language as French, and I'm translating to English, and I can turn this on. So if I say bonjour in another window let's see, can I bring it over here? There we go. You'll see here, I type bonjour, this came out hello, and I can say good morning here in English. Oh, actually, I have to say I'm talking to somebody in French first. Let's try that again. Good morning. All right. So look at that.
That's so amazing.
Two bonjours. So it knew.
Look at the way we can make a discussion now. Oh,
so, and I mean, you can see
exciting.
look at these.
Look at the languages.
Welsh,
yeah.
Vietnamese, Urdu. Okay, I don't know anyone who speaks Urdu, and I've worked internationally, so there's a lot of possibilities in here. Oh, Japanese would be fun. So anyway, that's what we've got. We've got a pretty functional chat system. We've got a pretty functional social system. The idea being, it's like, come here and share. Help bring other people in to help them understand what's going on in their world. What changes are coming. Let us help. And that's one of the reasons why I volunteered to do this, because this is what I do. I help people, and I help connect things to things.
And people connecting people. Right. This is what this is in and of itself. Is there like a function where you can do voice calls yet, like a Discord kind of thing?
Not yet. That's something that's being mulled over, and at some point we may release that. We've got bigger fish to fry, but it is on the to-do list, just not high priority.
Excellent. Yep. Thank you for that. Wow.
Yeah, this is exciting for me. Particularly because the whole basis of this revolves around the discussion and the conversation, and going back to the internet in its infancy, and what we were, the discussions that we were able to have with each other before we were kind of redirected into these social media platforms. This is a little bit of the spirit that we're trying to bring back. And I hope everybody out there, especially maybe some people, folks that are a little older like us, recognize this. Maybe some of the younger crowd don't even remember this aspect to the internet. But the conversation being more broad and more inclusive is the aim and the goal here. And I think that with this interactive level with the existing social media networks, to move over here, to be bringing information here, and then to be spreading information from here out to those other networks. That is, stuff that we can be aggregating here together, that we can, make a push to the other social media platforms to get information at a deeper penetration rate. Some things like that we've been discussing, and I think this is going to be an amazing jumping point, launch point for this experiment.
Yeah, checkpoint and a rally point is exactly the great way to put that. And I think show one more profile is like show, like, what does a profile look like one more time before we head out of here. Also want to let you guys know, I'll look at that scrolling down the timeline, and that's what you'll see. That's awesome. Okay, that's wonderful. All right. So, Shady, this looks amazing. And you got your timelines, you got friends, Twitter, Facebook could be in jeopardy. If so, we got you covered. Who's hosting this? Is this hosted by some other second party or third party, John?
It's hosted by us. I mean, that's all I'm willing to say for security reasons.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So it's not by a Zuck or a Jack or anybody like that, guys. So thank you very much, you guys. Shady, any last words before we head out of here? We're about approaching 30 minutes, and wanted to keep it close to 30. If you have any questions, hit the comment form. You can find Webmaster Q's email address on the site, and if you have any issues as well. So we're here for you. We're building it. Shady.
I want to thank Webmaster Q for reaching out and for contacting us and for his tireless effort to produce something that was just unlike anything on the net. We knew that was the goal going in. Obviously, all of this information is unlike anything on the net. So, Webmaster Q, kudos to you, sir. I'm really at a loss for words with the beauty of this and your motivation and your efforts. It's like I said, it makes me speechless, and I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited to show it to everyone. I would like to say that if things aren't exactly working the way that maybe they should for right now, give us a little bit of time, play with it. Maybe this, maybe that, but we're gonna. This is the beginning, and we have put something in place that we can build something tremendous off of, and to accentuate your talents, your content, and your voice. That's what we're trying to bring to the conversation. We see it censored, we see it stifled, and we see your frustration. And this is a little bit of our answer to how we can alleviate some of that and bring our world together so that we can present our world in a logical fashion to the rest of the world to say, hey, look at us, look at what we've done for the last year and a half. These people right here should be given medals. These people right here have done an effort that is unparalleled in the history of humankind to free us from this quote unquote control system. So thank you, Webmaster Q. I'll stop rambling now, but I could probably go on for another 10 minutes. These guys will tell you I can rant. So
No, and Shady, well said. It's like he took our vision and made it a website. It's amazing, and even more so too. I mean, there's things that he's suggested that have just blown me away. Thank you very much, Webmaster Q. You're loved. You're appreciated. Thank you. Any last words for you? We're gonna release this starting now. Basically, right after this video starts, this site goes up.
Very shortly. You have to get a little bit of time. So be patient. It won't be there right the second after this video, but not long after. Just go out there, be loud, be proud.
Be loud, be proud.
Represent the truth, and do it, man. Help wake people up. That's my goal in life at this point.
That's right.
Absolutely. And with that, guys, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take us out of the matrix here. It might hurt a little bit. It sometimes, it sometimes hurts to get out of this matrix. So you guys, thank you. Thank you guys very much. Pick up the phone. We're out. Catch you later. Much love. And welcome to the QArmy Social Network.